But I'm still not entirely unconvinced that you didn't just like will this game into existence just by pure like being like, y'all remember this? And everybody's like, no. It was announced. This is, you know what this is? This is like the thing from last night about balloons. Where I'm just like, is this a thing? Like, I'm legitimately confused. It was announced, and I was flipping out, and everyone else was like, "Oh, what's the other thing that isn't Screamer?" Look, at least 2 people on the planet have chewed on balloons. I am one of them. I don't know who's first said it. I don't know if it was even Hive that first said it, but someone said in the chat about chewing on balloons. I'm like, what? And I'm like, is this just like a childhood milestone I missed on? Am I supposed to also have this experience? And then like, as it progressed, like it was like, no, I guess? Zafir also chewed on balloons. Yeah, I have a friend that used to eat cardboard. Okay, well, I can see cardboard being like you punch your teeth through it, and that's like kind of a strange, like satisfying feeling. I need more fiber in need more fiber in his diet. Oh no. Raccoon, how you doing? Yeah. Oh, how you doing? Wait, are you telling me you didn't chew on balloons as a kid? No! Still raises his hand, looks down in shame. Why, did you also chew on balloons as a kid? Oh, I've done that before, but it's more just a general stuff in mouth as a kid. Posted a balloon and said it was the closest thing I had to a nugget emote as a joke, and the code was like, what does that mean? And I dropped the high floor and code thought it was a common thing everyone did. I mean, right now, half this room is saying they chew on balloons, so... Which is the weird... It's fair. Children do things like this. It's just very strange to me, because I'm just... This is... I have lived most of my life not knowing this was a thing. Children love the taste of an entirely deflated balloon. Like... I don't know, were y'all not scolded? Like, to not, like, put things in your mouth that you might choke on? Because, like, that's, like, a balloon is something you could choke on. No, you weren't, okay, so y'all were just, like, eating whatever. Ah, I see. Huh. It's definitely a texture. So what if I bought a pack of balloons just to, like... No. Don't put things in your mouth. Don't put it in your mouth. Oh, you know what? You know what, Wang? You know what? That's probably it. Canada really snapped down on that. That's probably what it is. Okay, so like, for people who don't, here, just one sec. Just one sec. Y'all need this. Y'all clearly need this. Just one sec. I gotta go get a thing. Here, PSA for y'all. Okay, we're taking a break from Chrono Trigger for like 2 seconds. Just one sec. PSA. Here y'all go. Okay, here you go. I don't know how loud this will be, but...
Why do you think your mommy or daddy are always telling you, don't put that in your mouth? Let's find out.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't you stuff it in your face. Don't stuff it in your face. Though it might look good to eat. Though it might look good to eat. And it might look good to taste. And it might look good to taste. You could get sick. Ick. Real quick. Ick. Real sick. Real ick. Don't you put it in your mouth. till you ask someone you love. That's right, sis. If it's okay to eat, if it's okay to eat, like a muffin or a beet,
like a muffin or a beet.
if you don't know just what it is, remember, boys and girls, don't put it in your mouth. Yeah.
Always ask someone you love before you put anything in your mouth.
There you go. There you go. Now, for context, I just want to stress that was played on TV like every commercial break. It was so constant and relentless. I have to wheel out the TV. Like, it was like played all the fucking time. So, yeah, that's probably why I guess I didn't do that. I never saw it as a kid. I mean, like, this is a Canadian thing. Yeah. I'm sorry that Canada robbed you of the experience of chewing on balloons. Canada did rob me of the experience of chewing on balloons. Yeah. This is the robot one. Oh, do you want me to wheel out the robot one? That's like, here, just one sec. Here. Do we need to wheel out the robot one? Wouldn't recommend it for people who don't need to chew things to feel good. Alright, we're wheeling out the robot one now. Just one sec, everybody. Here, this was also played. This one's a little bit older, but it was like played on TV quite a bit too. Okay. I think this will show it. Oh, it's gonna be like way over there. Here, I'll just like go like this. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I also didn't chew on rubber bands. Now take a guess what this is for.
I am Astar, a robot. I can put my arm back on. You can.
There you go.
So play safe.
There you go. So don't like do gymnastics through farm equipment. There you go. Now you know. Hey everybody, yo, how is everybody? You all just missed like a detour into Canadian PSAs. I like that one. They made one with CGI. Actually, I don't know if there's like CGI in that. Yeah. Oh, like house hippos? Yeah, it was like house hippos, but apparently we had to watch a PSA about not putting things in your mouth and also not to do gymnastics through farm equipment. Like, we were watching the other PSAs. Hey Blue, hey Belly. How is everybody? Welcome. How is everybody? Always remember, gotta be cool about fire safety. Yeah, the topic was okay. Yeah, so last night we had a sudden like moment of. It turns out a large portion of people have had the experience as like this is apparently a pivotal milestone experience as a child is chewing on balloons. And I'm like, what? I didn't do this as a kid, but apparently like a decent portion of people have done this as a kid. This is like a thing. Chewing on balloons. Oh yeah. But I chewed on everything. Yeah. Half deflated balloons. On balloons. Half deflated balloons. I did that. There, Sana also did it. I have a really big oral fixation. It's a goblin thing. That's fair. That's fair. Like, I chewed and gnawed on things, but like, balloons is not something I did that with. Maybe it's just because I didn't have balloons at my disposal very often. That might be it, because like the only time we would have had balloons is maybe on my birthday, and even then that doesn't feel like it was very common. Yeah. All my old shirts have ripped up collars because I chew on the shirt collars. You know what? Oh wait, never mind. That's I was gonna tell a story, and I'm like, no. I shouldn't tell that story. Where were you all last night when I was looking like the lone weirdo? I know, room of 100 people, and and we're like suddenly Hive's just like, I'm the only one? Yeah, code. Should I get a package of balloons and chew on some balloons just to see what it's like? I feel like I missed this like milestone growing up. Like, I can't imagine, like, did the taste not get to you? Wouldn't it just taste like rubber? Like, that feels like it would be really unappealing. Yeah, and the taste, you know what it probably is, like, a little bit? I really have, like, a strong, like something that will, like, deter me from anything if something's, like, really bitter or really, like, bland. And so, I can't believe you put cheese on this lovely cat. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. PSI. This poor cat. Texture is so good. Wait. In all this talk, nobody said the texture was good. Oh man, I gotta get some balloons. Yeah, I never chewed on uninflated balloons. Me as a kid, like chewing on the tied up part that's sealed in the air. I see. You know what? Yeah. Oh, y'all just, you know what? Y'all just fucking awakened a memory, a deep memory in my mind. I do remember, like, grabbing that part in my teeth and violently shaking a balloon like a fucking dog. Yeah. Just like that. Sleeper agent is awakened. But like, I know, like the more we've talked about this, the more I'm like, I know what rubber tastes like, and I know it's bitter. So I must have at least at some point put like something like that in my mouth, and then Saffron and Liz mentioning about like biting the other end of the balloon, just immediately, just like that, it was like, oh my god, I remember doing that. I don't remember chewing on it, but I do remember like grabbing it in like my mouth and teeth. And probably the bitter flavor deterred me from like chewing any farther. But that was like with an inflated balloon. But I mean, like, that's an obvious thing to do as a kid, right? Grabbing and shaking it like a dog. I guess if like the balloon was already deflated, like I could see like taking the next logical step of just chewing on it. You know what? It's there. I understand the path, you know? Hey, Mr. Jack, how you doing? Mr. Jack, I have a question for you. Do you eat balloons? I'm waiting for it. Don't ask it that way. I was waiting for the emote. I knew immediately Mr. Jack had like a run in emote and a run away emote, and I was like, it's gonna happen. Oh my god, no, we've been having what a conversation. What a conversation to have. Oh my goodness. Well, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. For anyone who doesn't know me, I'm Code. I'm a Katie or cat, she, they pronouns. I'm a variety expedition cat VTuber who streams usually 3 to 4 games a night, 4 nights a week. And yeah, I've had the experience of shaking a balloon in my mouth. Just like that. Filthy balloon eater. And anyways, so I mostly play retro and indie games. I also do retro achievements. In 2024, I decided to go on a retro journey and master all my favorite retro games. And we're currently playing Chrono Trigger for the 30th anniversary. We're gonna rip the copper out of the walls of the Black Omen, as one does. So then we can have all the speed tabs we want, and then we're gonna go kick Lavas' ass. This objectively ridiculous conversation happened on the backdrop of the dark and mechanical Black Omen music is very funny. This is very good. Except for another good idea, bad idea. Good idea playing Chrono Trigger, bad idea eating Chrono Trigger. Anyways, welcome in, Mr. Jack. Welcome in. But anyways, if any of that sounds like your jam, I'd love to hang out. Yeah. I love to vibe with you, so feel free to drop a follow if you want more conversations like this. More... Oh my goodness. Also, Mr. Jack, come back! Come back! Please don't go! We need to donate to the balloon fund. Oh my god. No. 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 I remember... Yeah. I remember... Like... I remember enough of, like, what the fuck? Yeah. I am glad that I, for once, am leading the wildness instead of being witness to it. Oh no, the walls are, we've already stripped the copper of the walls here. I was gonna get Ayla. Ayla's a girl. Ayla's a girl who definitely chewed on balloons. They had to invent balloons just for her to chew on them. Today, balloon chewing, tomorrow, inflation fetish. No, I don't think so. That's the thing, is I don't feel like it's like those things go hand in hand. Because let's be real, if you're chewing on balloons, they're already deflated. Like, the optimal way to chew on them is that they're deflated, so... It's like the opposite. It's like, it's almost a reverse fetish. Maybe a latex fetish. Maybe a latex fetish. I could see that. Okay, so the question is, like, did chewing on the balloons, like, I immediately recognize that's like, no, like, I've definitely, once I realized this, like, wait a minute, I do remember, like, I know the flavor of rubber. So, like, from balloon. So, like, does the flavor not bother y'all? Did that not bother you all? One of those latex vacuum bed fetishes. I do remember trying to eat inflated balloons. I kind of remember that. So I can't rule that out. But that's like, yeah. I'm probably in a similar boat to Liz, where I probably, like, I do have memories of chewing on some things. But I guess, like, probably the deterrent was flavor. I'm pretty, like, what do we do if Falcon hit? No, Falcon hit's not gonna connect. Bolt Bite, they're gonna absorb. Dark chocolate. Is dark chocolate a similar flavor to deflated balloons? Is that what you're telling me? So do I. Oh, well, I have news for you, Clary. There might be... There's new chewable goodness out there that you might not have tried yet. Yeah. Luminaire is just ultimate from Final Fantasy. Luminaire is... is lightning element, so it's kind of different. Is extremely bitter. Okay, I said earlier that I tasted the Switch carrots for fun, and I also like it. Oh. That's... Huh. Anything below 80% is too sweet for me. Oh! That explains it. You just said something can be too sweet for you. I've yet to encounter that for myself. I have like the meanest sweet tooth. I cannot think of anything that's ever been too sweet for me. I also like white chocolate. I like white chocolate, but unfortunately every time I eat white chocolate, I have somebody in my ear named White Dragon who's like, white chocolate's really bad for you. It's the runoff of like, it's the byproduct, the bad portion of chocolate that they remove. And White mentions it every fucking time white chocolate comes up, and it... God damn it. You know, yeah, I know, right, Liz? Everything's fucking bad. At least the white chocolate, like, I can eat it and enjoy it, because it's good for my soul, god damn it. Dark chocolate is really bad for you. It has lead in it. Oh my god. You know what else, apparently? There was a thing that they just put out today from, the Food and Drug Administration, I think in the US, put out today that apparently there's a lot of radioactive shrimp on the market or something? I was just gonna say, Liz, oh my god, same brain, right? Die soon anyways, because who cares? Give me the radioactive shrimp. Yeah, no, apparently, yeah, Great Value, Walmart shrimp are radioactive. So, yeah. Yeah, seriously, go look it up. So, yeah, if you don't like radioactive things in your body, don't eat those shrimp. But after the balloon conversation, I'm not judging anybody. If you want fucking radiation in your body, go for it. Fun considering I typically get my meat products from there. I like white chocolate and milk chocolate. Yeah. Gail Pond, how you doing? I don't like bitter chocolate. I don't like bitter chocolate either. Yeah. Like the notion, like I was in my 20s before I realized that some people like bitter as like a flavor and they eat something because it's bitter. I always associated something like bitterness with like, oh, that means you don't eat it because it's bad. Like, that's a sign something's bad is when it's bitter. I like white chocolate, milk chocolate, and dark chocolate, but dark chocolate has to be bitter. If it's not bitter, I'm better off not eating, let's see. No, don't drop Chrono. I love mint flavor. Mint's fine. Spicy hurt's so good. I love spicy food. Yeah. But spicy food isn't like necessarily bitter. Honestly, more often than not, I find spicy food usually is like kind of sweet. Just painful. Yeah, that's fine. Apparently I learned I didn't know this. Someone said this in the chat yesterday, and it was on the internet, so I assume it's true, I guess. But someone said that if you have ADHD, you usually have a high pain tolerance, and that makes so much sense, suddenly. Like, because, like, I guess I have both these things. How did that conversation even start? It was, like, about, like, I think we were talking about, like, dry eyes or something. I'm like, I've never experienced dry eye. Well, I know that I have had dry eyes. I've just never associated it with being like it being a painful thing, because like I didn't know it caused pain. I just was like, oh, that's just a thing your eyes can be, is dry. Apparently dry eyes is painful? Like, cause like my eye doctor was like, she's like, hey, like your eyes are great. You, like, no problems at all, but your eyes are very dry. Like you need to be blinking more. And I'm like, I don't blink enough? And she's like, yeah, like she said, if you're staring at a screen for like any length of time, you probably need to like make sure you like decompress your eyes afterwards, or at least like make sure you actively blink more. And I was like, well, okay then. And now I have White telling me every time it comes up to blink more, and I don't know if it's worked yet. Like blinking? Oh yeah, no, we've robbed all the walls. We've taken all this stuff out of the walls, so I'm just gonna fix it this way. You're breathing and blinking right now. I know, but apparently it's not enough. I don't have that problem because I have my eyes closed, like anytime I'm not immediately looking at something. That's probably a good habit to get into, honestly. Yeah, ever since I got my eye fucked up, man, that's like, it gets under my skin so bad. It just like bothers me so much. Sometimes I've been awake for 20 hours, my eyes just start stinging. Twitch gave me a pop-up ad for a cologne. At first I thought it was a scam ad for a supplement. Don't drink cologne. I don't know if I have to say this, but I feel like I might have to. Like, do not put the cologne in your body. Forbidden spicy water. No, please. Please don't. I just got a Twitch ad the other fucking day and it blew my mind. Oh, for what? Is it for deflated balloons? Yeah, Skippy, how you doing? Yeah, we're already all eating balloons. Pets are treated like part of the family, but they're not protected like family. That's why we invented pet health insurance. I generally wanted to scream. Huh. Like... It's very like, that's a very 2025 thing to experience. I've been lurking and eating, and I was gonna watch anime while eating, but I was arrested by the balloon chewing discourse. Discourse. I mean, what? I've learned so much in the last 2 days. I've learned so goddamn much. Both about like childhood milestones, but also about my audience. That's probably, you know what? That's probably, I mentioned this yesterday too, that like when we were talking about not a balloon chewer. Okay, team hashtag not balloon chewer. Like I mentioned, so something we were mentioning on the topic because we were talking about it, I was like, okay, like I could see, like, I can kind of understand it because like, I know like as a kid, like I would chew on my pen sometimes, but like, it would be like, I would chew on it, be immediately like, oh, this doesn't taste good, and I would stop. But what I would do oftentimes is I'd take the pen and I would just like put it to like the corner of my mouth and just kind of like, sometimes like go back and forth, just kind of on the corner of my lips with it, because like the temptation was to chew it, but I knew it would taste bad, so I just wouldn't go any further than that, and that was a thing I would do. And it's like, I can see the path. I can see the path. If I wasn't really like repelled by like flavors, I probably would have just chewed my pen a lot, probably would have chewed on balloons, probably would have chewed on a lot of things, but I didn't. I chewed multiple pens enough till the ink cartridge broke. Yeah, I remember having a friend in school that happened to. Yeah. There's some pencils that chew better than others. I'm learning so much about my partner also in this conversation. Vet costs exploded here in the last 5 years because pet insurance and a lot of vets got bought by conglomerates. Yeah, I mean, animals are super expensive. There's a reason why I don't have another cat. Like I love animals, but it's like it is a huge expense. That's a graphite eater. Okay, as a kid, because I thought the part of the pencil was tasty. Does graphite taste good? I don't know if I've ever tasted graphite. Now I'm going through all my like memories, seeing if I can like awaken anything about eating graphite. The only time I would have ever had a flavor of graphite would maybe be like if I was drawing and maybe like somehow put my hand to my mouth, or maybe like eating something at the same time. It's an interesting thing to eat. I will not eat it if it means I can have ferrets. Okay. Yeah, no, that's fair. Ferrets are super cute. Yeah. Like, yeah, having an animal is pretty expensive. You have no room to talk. What do I have no room to talk about? You've accidentally eaten before. What did I accidentally eat? I think I need more information, White. White's about to reveal something to me that I've forgotten, but she remembers. It's somehow a core memory for her. I've stored this memory in her head instead of mine somehow. The time you spilled cereal. What are you talking about? Please, more. I need a full sentence that makes sense. The time you spilled cereal. Oh shit! No, not this story. No. Oh no. I have a story I'm gonna have to tell. I'm almost positive. I don't even know if this is the story that White is like referring to, which is the scary part, but it reminded me of something that I did eat as a kid. This is completely by accident, but like, I hope that I can convey it in a way that like does not sound absolutely like awful. And I want to convey I was very young when this happened. Okay, so as a kid, I was probably maybe 3 or 4. I was probably 4, but so my mom was making sure to teach. Shut up. Was making sure to teaching me how to feed my cat, because I had a kitten, and Sheba. I have my kitty, and oh god, I gotta snooze the ads for this. So I was like feeding the cat. I was learning how to do that, and anyways, so like I remember that I have this memory of taking the cat food, and I spilled it, and like my mom saw this, right? But she was like kind of going back and forth between some things, and she's like, you gotta clean that up, you gotta put it back in the bag. And I was like, oh. And so like I was picking the cat food up off the floor, and the motion of picking up the cat food, like the hard dry food, and putting it in the bag gradually turned into like the other motion that I had that was similar to this, which was taking food from a bag and putting it in my face. So I absolutely was, at some point the motion turned into me eating the cat food off the floor. So like, and like my mom eventually like stepped around the corner and saw and that was the cat girl DNA took over. My mom stepped around the corner and saw me and she's like, oh my god! And like stopped me, but it was absolutely a thing. I absolutely ate the cat food. And I do remember it, like, there was like the repetitive motion of taking the cat food and putting it in the bag. But like, then also having this motion, like I'm doing it. And like, obviously I'm not like fully, like, I've automated the task. But then I'm noticing that like, there's a weird flavor. And that's when my mom like jumped in and she was like, oh my god. And that was when I realized that I was eating the cat food. So it was like, whoops. So yes, that was the thing that happened. I don't remember it being good. Death by kitty kibble. Oh, I didn't die, but it. Yeah, no, that wasn't great. Was this the story you were referring to, White? Was it this? Cause like, as a kid, like I remember like eating cereal out of the cereal box and like just the motion of like taking the little pieces and putting it in your mouth. And like that motion, but this is like the opposite reverse motion of that. You die inside a little remembering it. I did. Yep, I remember that now. New code lord tonight. Yep, cat girl status achieved. I earned my cat girl status. That's right. I ate cat food. Oh, man. Actually, not related to this, but I do have a similar story, which was like also when I was really young. I do remember like, I remember being in the yard, and and I was young enough to be out in the yard on my own, and or like old enough to be out in the yard on my own, but like still really young. And I remember like finding an anthill and like watching the ants like in the anthill, and I remember like I've told this story before, and like I remember like watching them, and then I remember like watching them like on me, like on my foot, and then next thing I remember my mom like running over and grabbing me and like pulling me up because I was covered head to toe in ants. Like I was just watching them and they were just on me. And that's probably when I developed a fear of like bugs and insects. Because apparently I learned that was a bad thing. That was wrong. I guess? But like I don't remember it being bad. I don't remember being scared. I just remember like ants, and then there was some ants like coming over to see me, and then like the ants were on me, and then I was covered in ants, and I was wrong apparently. Celius, how you doing? What are you up to? Thank you for helping me out. I found in the Wario game I played on my cousin's GBC on Retro Achievements. Now I'm trying to 100% it. Oh, which Wario Land game? Wario Land is such a good series. I almost swallowed a cockroach inside my Sylvester the cat mug when I say, oh, that's rough. That's always unsettling. I do remember at one point in my life, like picking up a drinking glass, like at night, and like I turned on my lamp and I just was putting it up to my face and there was like a spider on the edge of the glass, and I remember that being like, yeah. Did they bite you, or was the ants just chill? I think they were just chill. I don't remember being bitten. I'll have to ask Mom if I was actually bitten by the ants or not. And since I'm talking about embarrassing stories as a kid, well, I guess this isn't really embarrassing, but the first time I got stung by a bee, I got stung by a bee between the toes, which is like the worst place you could get stung by a bee. Like the only place I could see being worse is like being stung on the eye or like your tongue or something. Between the toes really hurts. But yeah, no, the ants didn't bite me. I don't remember them biting me, at least. I got a sting story. Well, you'll have to share the sting story with everybody. We're going on break. So I will be back in 3 minutes. When we get back, we're gonna blow through the Black Omen, and then we're gonna go kill Avos. But anyways, Thank you for all restoring all these core memories. I will go be haunted by these. BRB. Try letting it go. Let's go! Unforgivable. Where'd it go? Where's my sign? Where's my rocket? It went up and
This is a lot. This is a lot real fast.
oh my god.
Keto. Well,
That is slow. 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 3. One, two. Oops. Still not though. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. One, two, three. There, perfect. Oh, shit. Fuck. No, I got it. It's perfect. But. Whoa, jeez. Anyway, so. There was a horrible accident. We're going this away. Walk the dog. Majima. Did you see that? Majima climbed out of the sewer. Whoa. Really punted that can. Oh, here we go. We got another story segment. Okay. Oh wait, never mind. This is a story segment. Yo, Pip-Pit. I see you paid. So this version of Darkman isn't so bad. When I can hit him. He's great when I can actually shoot him. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. He's a perfect match for me.
now I'll only hit keyed.
I don't think so.
No, you're that crafty.
What? Someone fucking clip that. That was bullshit.
What happened?
I shot the top and it flew off the stage and then it like came back onto the stage.
It hit you?
Classic top.
Yeah, classic
I think
top.
that's just standard play for the top.
Yeah. Cause I think that like oh my god. Oh, that was so sick. Did you see that? It has Ducky's delivery service going. But yeah, welcome everyone. It's 7 a.m. here, yeah. Yeah. Bigger Wig, welcome. They kept asking me about the politics, political economy of ducks, Duck World, and I kept saying I don't know. Oh, fair. Yeah, we were trying. That sounds like a much deeper question than the last question I dealt with when I was playing Ducky's delivery service, which was, what are the thumbs of birds? And we were pretty sure it was ducks. Why do they have so many parcels? Well, that is a good point. It's pure barter-based system, I tell you. That makes sense, actually. Yeah. Just trying to get their bread. What are they even sending? Is it Pete? Yeah. Alright. I'm back. Is alright, so oh my gosh, White. What was your mom doing? She shouldn't have like left you there with the bug to step on, or with the wasp to step on a second time. Oh my god, you never told me that story before. Unbelievable. Like, also wasps do keep their stinger. Bees actually can survive their sting if they dance backwards from the entry, apparently. So if they dance just right, they can live. Oh. She was busy washing dishes. You were stung by a bee! She should have, like, prioritized that. And then left for medicine. She should have picked you up! Scooped you up! Took you away from the bee! You can't be left with the responsibility of, like, being in the same room with a bee? That's unbelievable. I can't believe she would do that. Like, I know enough stories about White as a child at this point that, like, for a wasp, I'm sorry. Even worse. Like, I know enough stories about White as a kid that, like, I know that, like, no, like, you gotta keep your eyes on her. Like, she's gonna get hurt. She's gonna get hurt, and we gotta make sure not to. I just wasted a bunch of fucking heals. Did you remember to grab balloons? Where do you think I go on my break? I didn't go to the corner store. Look, what the hell? Yeah. She says that about me even if she doesn't know my child. No. No. Yeah. Goblin, how you doing? Yo! 49 months! Yo! Yo! Goblin, thank you for the sub. Thank you. How you doing? How's this going? Goblin, I have a question for you. I'm sure you've been privy to the conversation that's been ongoing. Oh shit, what? Okay, so are you on team #balloon-eater or #not-balloon-eater? Cause boy, a lot of people in my chat chewed on balloons. Chewed on balloons as a kid, and that's apparently a core memory for a lot of people. They're a goblin. I can guess. I know, I can guess too. Yeah, when you were a kid, did you chew on balloons? They're fun for like 5 seconds, that's fair. You know what? So, you know what? Knew it. Yeah. I prefer licking 9 volts. Can't say I ever did that. I did that too, but only once. When you... Wait. So you preferred licking 9 volts. What kept you licking 9 volts? This sounds like it happened more than once. What happens? Does it shock you? Like, I don't know. I've never licked a battery. It tastes sour, but also a little pain. It's odd. Sour with a little bit of pain on the side, huh? I'd probably like it. Wait, what dual tech do we learn? Oh, that makes sense. everyone's looking pretty good, so. Yeah, not like anywhere near as bad as the pain of spicy food, to be honest. Oh, okay, interesting. I don't necessarily find spicy food painful, but I can understand. I can understand that. So yeah, right now in Chrono Trigger, we're working our way through Black Almond. Turns out we've ripped all the copper out of the walls, so there's nothing left for us. So it's time to sink this ship. I have like Scotch tape. It's got a weird taste sensation. Can't quite put my finger on it. I feel like I've probably licked tape before. Like, not like just like taking a piece and licking it, but probably. Sorry. Oh my god, sorry, that was so loud. Another core memory is awakened in my head of grabbing a gift, a present, at like, I don't know if it was Christmas or my birthday, but grabbing a gift and shaking it like a dog. Yeah, I've tasted tape before. That's twice in one night. And like, yeah, I'd be like licking an envelope probably. It's kind of similar to that. Oh my god, I've actually. Oh, Zafra, you have a good night, okay? Thanks. Oh, exhausted. You go have a good night, okay? You take care. Aw. Yeah, no, that's twice in one night. I've had a similar memory. Yep. Grabbing a gift box and then like grabbing in my teeth and just going shaking it. Man, did I do that a lot as a kid? I must have. Yeah, no, but also one of my first jobs I ever had. This is gonna sound completely like fictional and wrong, but I did have a job at one point. I had to package like envelopes where I'd just take like bills and put them in envelopes and then seal the envelopes. And I licked a lot of envelopes, I'll just say that much. Like a lot of envelopes. Because they didn't have, the machine that did it wasn't always working. So I did lick a fair amount of envelopes at one point in my life. That was one of my first jobs I ever held. Yeah, didn't they have a sponge? Well, I was doing it from home, right? I'd take the envelopes were at home. And I guess like brain-wise, never really thought about it, but I guess you could probably use a sponge to do that. Job envelope licker. Yep. It was really just a straight path to Twitch streamer. Just a straight shot to Twitch streamer. All makes sense now. An envelope, like a sponge would have worked for that. You're probably right. Makes me wonder how that machine worked now that I think about it. Most people don't think about that. I didn't even consider until I saw someone post Off is using a sponge. Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense actually. I like these little gremlins. Glycolopses are very good. Definitely a top tier Chrono Trigger monster. Love these little guys. Oh man. What a night. Yeah, use to seal envelopes and use a wet hand towel. Oh gosh, man, I was over here licking envelopes like a idiot. God damn. Like they would give me like a box of envelopes on Friday and I'd just like pace myself. Oh my god. Lucky Bun! Oh my god. Yo, how you doing? What you up to? My second favorite game of all time. Hell yeah. RF Switch, what's your first favorite game of all time? Hook me up. Noctis, welcome. Optimize, welcome. Phoenix, welcome. Welcome in, everybody. We're chewing our way through the Black Omen and gonna go kill Lavos. That's our plan. That's what we're up to. Oh my god, I know, right? That's what I was thinking too. Trash Bunny, welcome. Sarah, welcome. Cool Game, welcome. Boy, I have a question for 340 people right now, which is like, Lucky Bun, you've been irresponsible sending everybody here. So anyways, we've been having a running conversation. Code, I got a question. What do you got, Mr. Jack? Actually, should I introduce myself before or after I ask this question? So we've been having a running conversation all night. It turns out for a lot of people, a core childhood memory is apparently chewing on balloons? So are you on team balloon chewer or not? That's what I'm asking 340 people right now. But you'll never know my question. What? I know, right? No? Apparently, I learned yesterday, and it's been ongoing. I chewed those balloons like crazy. There you go, cat bag, good mouthfeel. Yeah, this is the first time right? It turns out it's like a 50-50. Hello, hey Cookie. Turns out it's like a 50-50. Like half the people chew balloons and half the people are like, what the fuck? I chewed on the little nubs while blowing up the balloon a few times, I think. Moon. It was funny cause so for like 24 hours we've been fucking talking about this. Like yesterday's stream we talked about it, and today's stream we're talking about it. And I thought I was on team, like, what the hell? Turns out I awakened a core memory of, like, yeah, getting the little balloon nub, and I remember as a kid grabbing it in my teeth and just shaking a balloon like a dog. Just like that. And I was like, oh my god, I'm basically on team balloon chewer. What a moment to be alive and being like, yeah, I'm feeling the inflated balloon bounce off the side of your head. Yeah, off the side of your face. This is a Black Omen. It is a Black Omen. So anyways, welcome everybody. Also, Lucky Bun, I hope things are well. Welcome. Yeah, it's nice seeing you. Oh my gosh, Framewind doesn't really follow Lucky Bun, which I can't even imagine, because Lucky Bun's amazing. Like, go follow Lucky Bun. Yeah. Also, I mean, like, Liz rated just a moment ago, too, so if anyone doesn't already follow Liz, definitely go follow Liz Star, too. Like, my goodness. Yeah. Good raids tonight. Good raids every night. Yeah. Thank you, Code. We have only known each other for 5 minutes, and you have unearthed my dormant desires to balloons in my mouth. You're welcome. You're welcome, random viewer. Anyways, for anyone that doesn't know me, I'm Code, also by Katie or Cat, she, they pronouns. I'm a variety, ex-bodega cat, VTuber, usually streams 3 to 4 games a night, 4 nights a week, but honestly, lately I've been streaming 6 nights a week. That's 6 nights a week. So yeah, I mostly play retro and indie games, and in 2024 I decided I would do retro achievements, and I decided to start my retro journey by getting masteries in all my favorite games. And With the Chrono Trigger 30th anniversary, we're playing through Chrono Trigger. We're getting our Chrono Trigger mastery. So, yeah. But if any of that sounds like a jam, feel free to drop a follow. I'd love to meet you and hang out and talk about really, really detached topics like chewing balloons. Which is a normal thing to do, it turns out. So like, don't let me judge you. I'm not judging you. Chew balloons all you want. Like, turns out I like it too. For the only thing that deterred me from chewing balloons more, turns out, is the flavor. I just, if you were to sweeten those balloons, I might chew them, I guess. Oh my god, is this an area where I can? Oh, okay, no. I thought this was like walls I could like. So, as one does, I stripped all the speed tabs out of the walls. That's like an important step to the Black Omen, is making sure you rip all the copper out of the walls. I need to somehow make retro achievements work in ID Tech 2 forks so that I can get Liz to play Anachronics. What's Anachronics? What's that? But anyways, welcome in, everybody. Yeah. Wait, did anyone else, what was said? Did anyone else juggle balloons on their nose? Like you're some sort of Jolly Seal? Yeah, absolutely. Like, as a kid, like, who hasn't played that game where you pop the balloon up and then you just try and keep it up forever? That's like, that is definitely a core memory. I feel like everybody's at least done that once, right? And at some point you're gonna do it with your face. Like, let's be real. Yeah. Don't go to the final boss. Make them come to you by stripping the copper out of the walls. Exactly. That's a classic game. Yeah. But it turns out, as we learned yesterday, it's not just a classic game, it's a classic snack. Go figure. Yeah, cool casual volleyball that doesn't hurt. Right? Okay, did anyone, like, growing up, like, in school, have to play, like, a lot of volleyball? I played a lot of volleyball in school, and it really hurts the arms when you're a kid. And I don't feel like adults understood that. Man, I remember my arms being so raw and sore after PE. It's awful. PE speaker, hey, stop that, hero, make me. Looks up, mouth full of wires, make me. Oh my goodness. Also, oh my gosh, I didn't even get to ask. I don't know if Lucky Bun's taken off, because I know post stream, like, let's be real, self-care is, like, priority. But, I meant to ask, Lucky Bun, what are you playing? Someone can fill me in. Tex Murphy Overseer. What is Tex Murphy Overseer? What is that? Code, as a kid, during long road trips, did you look out the window? Yes! The little guy, yeah, the little guy. Sometimes it was Mario, because, like,